Hello everybody, my name is Daniel Arthur. Welcome back to Zelda Minish Cap. Now is the time we're going to shrink. So Ezra will do a little spell on top of your head, kind of giving you a little headache, and then apparently you shrink down because you're wearing him as a hat. And now you see this little Link sprite, and welcome to the world through the eyes of the Minish. Now aren't you glad you saved me? No need to thank me though. Portals that reduce your size are all around in different shapes and sizes. If you want to return to normal, stand next to a portal and press R. But there is one thing you must know. The Minish size is full of dangers. Mere puddles at your normal size are bottomless swamps to the Minish. As your companion, if anything bad happens to you, it happens to me too. So proceed with caution, my lad. If not for your sake, then for my own. Alright, so you can still roll as a Minish. You can still use your sword and your shield, even though it doesn't really show you using your shield. You can't roll in one of those. Over here, you're going to see a new kind of mechanic. These are leaf puzzles. You need them as a Minish to be able to get over here, because if you don't use them, well, you're going to drown. So, yeah. Automatically, you can see this giant acorn here. Giant acorn there. Giant acorn here. And if you hadn't figured this out already, this is basically the gimmick of this game. So, welcome to Minish Village. It appears we have found the Minish Village. Pico Picori! Ribby, Rick Pico! Picori! Picoco Pico Pico! I gather it's been quite some time since they last saw a human. What's that? You didn't understand what they were saying just now? Ah yes, that was the language of the Minish. It's a little different from the dialect I am most familiar with. I'm afraid I didn't catch most of what they said myself. Perhaps there is someone here who understands your language. We should look around. Alright, so... Pico, Riki, Poco, Tipo! These strawberries you can break open with your sword. Let's see if this guy understands. Pico, Riki, Poco, Tipo! Pico, Riki, Poco, Tipo! Alright, nothing yet. Little Lara appeared in this house. Pico, Ricopi, Pico, Copy! Nope, he can't understand us. Or we can't understand him. Maybe this guy will understand us? I've never seen an outfit like that before. Are you a human? Oh my, it's been quite some time since any humans came here. My name is Fastari. I watch the Abbey as well as the shrine to the north. You seem to be having some trouble with our language, don't you? You could use a jabber, but it will allow you to understand our tongue. You should be able to find one in the barrel house just south of here. Ah, okay. So, just south of here, which of course is the down part of the screen. And to the right, I believe? Yes. Right over here is the barrel house. It's named that because, of course, it is a literal barrel. This ladder takes you down. Pico, Riki, Poco, Tipo! And now, pushing puzzle. Pushing puzzle complete. Oh, Link! This must be the Jabbernut Fastari told you about. Well, you better eat if you plan on making any progress at all. You ate the Jabbernut! Now you can understand the language of the Minish. Alright, now we can talk to him. So you've eaten the Jabbernut and now you can understand us? The elders said that humans can no longer see us as they once could. It's amazing that you can see us. Alright, so now we can exit the barrel house and now we can actually talk to some of the Picori we've passed. There's a shoe here. Our ancestors, the ancient Minish, used the portal between our worlds. It brought them into the human world and they settled in this forest. Alright. So now, there are so many monsters around these woods lately. Yuli said that even the shrine to the north is now filled with monsters now. Interesting. This pothouse here? If you want to reforge that sword, you will need the help of an expert smith. Master Malari and his 7 apprentices can help you. They live in the mountains where they can find all the ore they need. I'm sure that the elder would tell you about him if you asked. Huh. Well, we did kind of see somebody that looked kind of like an elder up here. So maybe we should ask him what we should do. Oh, you speak our language. It's been quite a while since we've heard outsiders speak our tongue. We have little to offer you in these woods, but please enjoy your stay. Thank you for your offer, but we have no time to relax. My name is Ezla. This child is Link. We need to break a curse that has been cast on the Princess of Hyrule. To do so, we'll need to reforge the broken Bakori blade. Ah yes, you've come here now hoping to have the blade reforged? Well, if that's what you're after, you'll need 4 mystic elements. These elements are the crystalline forms of the energies of this world. Only by infusing the blade with these energies can a new blade be forged. Here, give me your map. I can mark where these elements can be found. Alright, you can see that we're like right next to one. The earth element can be found in the shrine to the north of Fastari's Abbey. Speak with Fastari. He will show you the path to the shrine's entrance. Go with caution. Evil creatures have lately made their home in that shrine. Return to me at once after you've found the earth element. Alright. Okay. Anyway. There's some Bakori hanging out up here. We managed to live in Hyrule Town and other places too, not just in these woods. You probably haven't noticed, but lots of Minish live right in Hyrule Town. I'm getting set to leave for town and visit some of my Minish friends there. Alright. So up here we talked to Fastari. You wish to go to the shrine? Very well, this way. Wild beasts have settled in recently, be careful, it is quite dangerous. Alright, so with that, you just gotta come up here and, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first dungeon. But we can automatically walk inside and sleep. Anyway, welcome to the Deepwood Shrine. So this would be the Deepwood Shrine that Minish always spoke of. He said something about there being monsters inside, didn't he? Hey now, no reason to be afraid or anything. I'll be waiting right here. You're like, what am I saying? I'm not letting you leave me alone out here. Ezla. He's kind of nice. He's kind of funny. You can break these pots and get some hearts. Alright, these are also just hearts. Yep. It's okay. We don't really need them. Oh, shoot! Another moving puzzle. With some statues that kind of look like a specific cartoon character a little bit. Anyway. Welcome to the next enemy on our list. These are slugs. We do not like slugs because slugs are evil. Don't worry though, we light these torches up. Slugs are all completely clearly visible. And we got a small key. Use it to open locked doors and blocks. You can use it only in this dungeon. Okay, so that's basically the thing. There's a locked door here. See if you can find a key to open it. We already did. Alright. So, slugs can also come from the ceiling. Which is kind of evil. Do you see that lever? I think you should be able to pull it. Just stand in front of it and press R to grab it. Then press down to pull it. Okay, so we just stand in front of the lever, pull it. Now the thing is, oh, never mind. So same thing with the mushroom. You pull the mushroom. However, when you release, you'll get it dropped over here. And by release, I mean do not release the R button. You don't want to release the R button, you want to release the direction you're pulling from with the mushrooms. Because I'll show you what happens if you don't. Because there's that exit back. If you let go of the R button instead, the mushroom just jiggles. So, yeah, make sure to release the control stick button and not the R button. So, next off is these enemies. These are, I believe, puff stools. And the thing is, you're not going to be able to defeat them at all right now. Wow, look at the size of that barrel. Alright, right. That's what I mean. It's not big, we're just small. Anyway, so immediately, this is what you gotta do. As soon as you set fire to that, the barrel rolls down into its crevice. And now comes the interesting part. You can come up here. But that's not really gonna... Actually, it is gonna help us. Oops. Okay. Alright, so doing this, release this side of the barrel down to its spot. And you can see the puff stools do something else now. But hey, be careful my lad, the barrel just moved. And now the barrel will move. And now we're able to use it to get to this side of the barrel. Which takes us to our next enemy. These bugs that suck. Alright, so let's see, next thing I can do. Nothing with that, I guess. So you're gonna see this where it's gonna show you like this little area. You don't pull enough, well, you're kind of gonna be having to do that. However, you can actually hold the whole length. And then you get a preview to a heart piece you can get. You get the dungeon map doing this. Just, in which case I'll bring that up as soon as I need it. But now, let's go ahead and get back over to that one spot. Oh, slugs. I hate slugs for good reason. Am I pressing that? All we need now is something to hold down the switch. Well, glad we've got a pot over here. Do not break this pot because then you'll have to restart the room. Which means we have to leave one of our enemies alive. Nah, just kidding. I mean, we can come back and just break it now and then just leave. This way. Anyway, so now, once you take hold of something with R, you can use the control pad to push or pull it. This is extremely important, so I hope you take pains to remember it. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to take this figure, pull on that one, and you'll notice that if I get off of this here, that disappears. You got a small key, you use it to open locked doors and blocks. You can only use it in this time. But yeah, that was that puzzle. For some reason the pot reappeared there. Which is weird because they give you a way back anyway, so what was the point of that? Anyway. So now what we want to do is we want to enter the barrel. Ah, now I see it. Okay. So now we want to go this way. try and get that exit over here to line up. Just now we have a key to get in. So immediately you might think to use a mushroom, but you can also come up here. Actually, I think the mushroom is where I want to go. Right quick. Oh, right. Follow the skid marks. Every time, follow the skid marks. Pressing this button will give us this thing. I believe we want to full charge it here. Alright, and that's it for that. Okay. It's kind of interesting. Mechanic here. Pull this one over to this side. And then just quick push this. And then we get to this door. Which is going to give us this little fight right here. Which is just gonna drop this key. Hooray! Yeah, I'm glad I got that, because I don't know if there's a way back there until later after doing that. So we can either go downstairs or go to the left. I prefer going to the left than going downstairs, because I'd rather not go downstairs until after I do whatever I can and the floor I have. After pressing that button, you can see what's down here. That's the barrel. So we don't want to be down at the barrel. We want to be over here. And you can see that there's a little wiggler over there. But of course we need a key for it. So, we'll open this up, and obviously, noses are a big target, especially in games. Okay. Okay, oh god. Be wary of the webs, because the webs will bounce you off. Alright, and with most many boss fights, you're gonna get a dungeon item. This is the Gust Jar. Hold the button to draw things in and release to fire them out. Set it to A or B on the item screen to use it. So we're going to go ahead and set that to A because we need the shield. The Gust Jar sucks. And it's got like 3 different levels of suck. This is like your minimal level, medium level, and high level. And high level of suckage. So immediately you're going to see that it can get rid of the webs fairly easily. Of course, we didn't get anything out of removing the webs. But coming down here gives us a piece of heart. Now we have 2 pieces. The Gust Jar will also get rid of these dust patches, which means the areas where you couldn't move fast before, now you can. And they also will help us take out these puff stools, because the puff stools are weak to these. Somehow we take away their color and they oh, you got 10 mysterious shells. I'm not sure what they're for, but let's just hold on to them for now. And we got another 10 mysterious shells. Alright. So that's the thing where it's just kind of like it's telling you it's a good idea to do this stuff. So now you can see there's a blue portal up there. What we're going to need to do now is go find out where that blue portal can be accessed from. Well, we can access it. This button from here. And I believe there's also some of those over there. You can see the webbing right there. Alright. You can check every little dust you can. It's not exactly going to do anything every time, but at the very least, it does what it needs to. So going back through here, you automatically see that the blue portal is right here. This is a warp point to get back to where you were, or if you're in the middle of a dungeon. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today. This is just going to be the end of the episode here. Next time on Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap, we are going to be continuing our journey through the Minish Cap. And quite possibly finding out what's at the bottom of that barrel. See you guys then.